Howdy, partner. Today I am showing you a build that only Southern accent Kyogre can approve of. I'm calling this one ReshiRam Ranch. I am in a very country time of my life where I might find 18 cowboys at the bathhouse at ReshiRam Ranch. Now I would like to see y'all there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hi, my name is Noctrina, and this is baby's first build game, and I got so obsessed with building for my Pokemon, and I've never been one to notice architecture, but I was so hyper-fixated with building that I bought a capture card so I can record my builds. And I'm learning as I'm playing this game, and I wanted to document my builds getting better over time, since I feel like I would be playing this game for a really long time. I'm already over 200 hours in, and I completed this build around the 160 hour mark, so I can't wait to show you the other builds I've been working on. And before I got a capture card, I already completed the first row, so I'm showing you the base of what I did while constructing this new building. And I will change my mind through this process, and I decide to extend the wall a block because I was bothered by the window placement and I wanted symmetry. So you will see me change that during the build. I also was trying to figure out the layout of the other side of the build and had to bust down part of a mountain to get it how I wanted it. So I do change my mind quite a bit. So this is not a true tutorial, more just like a build process. Anyway, I'll let you watch the build, and I'll be back to wrap my thoughts when the video or the build is complete. Alright, so I actually worked on this for another day, but I didn't record it. So I did a little bit of decorating, connected to electricity, so I'm gonna give a little tour. I also moved a few Pokemon in. Here's a little look of everything. I also made a little game right here. I moved the windmill that was in the back to over here to give it more of a ghost town vibe next to the barn. And I made a little like tire game that you can knock over with like a big ball. I also made a little conversation pit over here. So it's a little sunken area with a pergola over the top, a little seating area. I ended up demolishing the building that was here because I actually want to replace it. This is actually another build that I did before that also kind of correlates. This is kind of like a base idea over here of like what I wanted to do, but I kind of didn't start it yet. So you kind of see this bathhouse area with a little bit of showers. I actually don't like how this building is messing up the symmetry, so I'm probably gonna move it. But there are little bathrooms over here, so we got a little tub and locker room situation, you know. So this building, I actually decided it was gonna be a little like cafe moment. So I have tables outside, a working cash register. I also have this little kitchen area. When you go up the stairs, there's more seating. And outdoor seating too. So I actually like hid the wireless transmitters with planners because I can put it in a block since it's on a deck. But I needed upstairs lighting, so that's how I kind of dealt with it. It's kind of made it part of the decor. On this side, I actually moved a few of the Pokemon in. We have Victory Bell's habitat over here. So Victory Bell lives over here. Inside, I have Superior, because this is Superior's habitat. And I kind of wanted it to just like have more Pokemon in here since this is bigger than a 10x10. So I made it a little bit green, a little bit cute, a little cozy in here, you know? In here, I have Hitmontop's home, as well as Gallade. And it's like a little dojo workout area. But I have Mew and Mewtwo living here. They're both just chilling here, as well as Cincino and Godengo. I have their two habitats, so they're not even taking space of the house itself. I plan to move them out. I just kind of wanted to spawn them in, so that's why they're here temporarily. And I have this little townhouse building, which is kind of like giving more of the construction vibes and the mining vibes of the ghost town area. I actually want to add like a little fire smelting area, so either in this home or in this one. But when you go upstairs, they actually join together because the upstairs habitat doesn't really count. So I decided just to make it one big room. And it also goes outside. I wanted roof access, so deck access really. So I have this over here, which I might add a few more things, like maybe habitats. But behind these buildings, I actually, like this is actually on top of Mew's house. So it has roof access as well. I actually gave it a little balcony area. And then I have stairs leading up here if I wanted access up here, if I didn't want to fly, or if I wanted to add anything over here in general. From the roof view, it's actually not bad. But that's kind of like what I did afterwards. So from the progress of where I did the last video and where the last recording kind of like took off, this is kind of like what I ended up with. The builds are very similar. It's just I had to knock down part of a mountain for that building over there in a corner building. And I also kind of wanted to add this little game thing. So I kind of like built it around that, and I wanted a wraparound building. So I kind of knew that this weird corner area, I kind of didn't want it to be like another building and then another building on the back. I kind of wanted to be just one wraparound building and then have a little corner area with greenery in the back is kind of what I was envisioning, which worked out because I ended up getting to this point where I added the benches and the little deck on top. And then I realized if I extended it over, I could add the conversation pit. So it ended up working out. Like, I feel like it looks better that way. And I kind of like the trees in the back. But I think I might add the showers over here. And then on the other side, I'm probably just gonna keep it as a farmhouse area. I wanted to make a big barn and possibly like a roller coaster, because my inspiration for this was actually like Knott's Ghost Town, like where Fog Alley is, kind of like that area. Ghost Town Calico was kind of like the inspiration for this main street with the townhouse building, but then I also kind of took inspiration from Knott's with like adding, you know, the Silver Dollar Gallery kind of like game area and the corner building that was Ghost Town Ghost Town Grill. So this is kind of like how, you know, if you were to be at Knott's, like, you know how they have like that Ghost Town Grill and they has like the little planters out front with the benches. But the thing is, with the benches over there, you can't do diagonals. So I was gonna make the planters out here with the seating going this way, but then I decided for the conversation pit instead. And I think it's like, you know, similar in a way that I take inspiration from it, but it's not a direct replica. I probably will finish up this build. I do want to do a little bit more decorating and then kind of call it done for this side. But I will probably, because I almost got distracted. I ended up completing most of my habitats and decks. I've been kind of like just putting habitats down and spawning it in and then finding houses for them later. Anyway, this is my build and I just wanted to show it off. And hopefully I'll be able to complete it. I'll do a full tour after I finish the back and then also the left side. I'll probably make this a multi-part video so that I can actually take my time with this. I mean, this is kind of a big build. It's more big than, you know, just building one building and calling it a day. So this was like a whole little section. I will say though, take a good shot. I don't want it in the rain, but I love my little town, my little ghost town. What I will add is probably the sunny day altar so that my fire Pokemon can hit sunny day for me. I'm probably gonna put it in the upstairs area. I'll do that right now. And you look at the plate, he'll eat it. He'll be like, I got this. Yeah. And now he'll use Sunny Day. Look at him. He's so adorable. I love Charmander. And now the rain will stop. Or after he does his little dance, you know, he has to do his little dance first. Anyway, the main point of me stopping the rain was because I wanted to take a town shot and I wanted to show everything without it being rained on. So I love the view. I love the aspect of the town being seen in broad daylight. I mean, isn't this so cute? You have so much going on over here. Cute. We love a good conversation pit in broad day, sunny daylight. We love this alley. Honestly, one of my favorite views of this town is from up here, because you really get like the full like ghost town effect. You have like the barn and everything. If I get it right here, I'm trying to get good shots. So yeah, you have that. You also have such a cute build. Love to see it, honestly. Anyway, that is it for this video. And then the next video will take care of like the bathhouse area, the reconstruction of certain things, probably also the farmhouse and the barn build. If not, I might keep that for a different video or might split it up into 2 videos. We will see how big the barn build actually becomes. So, because I did want to add maybe a minecart to it. I haven't really fully decided. We will see. Anyway, enjoy. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to, because I'm definitely new to YouTube and definitely want to keep making more content.